Let us pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn Pachajata Pachayo. Pachajata Pachayo. Pacha is later, Jata is rising. So the causes are arising later. The effect is arising fast. So a bit strange. Pachajata, supporting way is strange. So the causes is late. So the effect is fast. So simile of this condition, this pachaya is like a vulture, the baby vulture. According to explanation, the mother vulture never bring the food for the baby. So whenever the mother went out, the baby vulture thinking that mother will bring food back to feed him, but never bring. So, but with this longing or craving to the food, the small baby vulture can survive. So the baby vulture's body is fast, rising fast. The craving or the chetana together with the craving, that longing for food support its body to be survive. So body is fast and craving is later. So the craving supports the body without having any food, without getting any food, can survive until they can eat. So that is something the similar of Pachajata Pachayo. Bali is Pachajata Pachayoti. Pachajata Pachaya means Pachajata Chaita Chetasika Dhamma. That is a condition. Purejata Sa Imasa Kayasa. This is the effect. Pachajata Pachayana Pachayo. This is a supporting way. Supporting way. So Pachajata Chaita Chetasika Dhamma. Chaita is a consciousness. Chetasika is a mental factor, which is associated with the Chaita. Whenever Chaita arises, Chetasika include. Dhamma is a phenomena. So, Chaita Chetasika phenomena. Chaita Chetasika Dhamma. Pachajata. Jata is arising. Pacha is late. Arising in late. So, Chaita Chetasika Dhamma, which arise after Pachayopana Dhamma. Later after Pachayopana Dhamma. Purejata Sa Imasa Kayasa. Sa. This is a floor. Preposition of Pali. So 4. Imasa kayasa. Ima is this. Kaya is a body. For this body. Imasa kayasa, for this body. For this body means for this rupa. For this rupa, materiality. The same. Purejadasa, arising before. Before what? Before the Vichaya Dhamma. Before the cause. Vichajada Vichayana Vichaya is conditioned by Vichajada Vichaya, or is conditioned as Vichajada Vichaya. So these causes support the effect as a Vichajada, like supporting of the craving to the baby vulture. So, what are the causes? It's a Cheta Chetasika. So, 89 consciousness, 85 consciousness, except for Arupa Vipaka, which is the first, Bhavinga, etc. The first Bhavinga, etc. means the second Bhavinga, the third Bhavinga, in the beginning point of our life. After Patisandhi Chaita, Bhavinga how many times? 16 times. You remember. Yeah. So that is the benefit of continuous learning. After revert the linking consciousness, Bhavinga, sleeping mind, is 16 times. So here, first Bhavinga, etc. means first Bhavinga, second Bhavinga, third Bhavinga, fourth Bhavinga, etc. And arise after Vichaya Dhamma. So, which is the first Bhavinga, etc.? Which arises after Vichaya Bana Dhamma. So, if so, Vichaya Bana Dhamma is something before him, before it, before them. In the Panchavokara Bhumi. In the Panchavokara Bhumi means in the 5 aggregate realms. So, do you know 5 aggregate realms? 4 awful states also have a 5 aggregate. Rupa Khanda, Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhara Khanda, Vijnana Khanda. In the same way, human, we have a materiality, we have a feeling, we have a perception, we have a formation, we have a consciousness. These are 5 aggregates. In the Deva also the same. So, how about 20 Brahma realm? So, in the 20 Brahma realm, one realm is only materiality, no mentality. That is we say asanya saddha, no perception being. It is eka vokara. Eka is one. Vokara is aggregate. Vokara, that is a non-perception being. So the other 4 realm is called the immaterial realm, only mentality. It is called Jatu Vokara, 4 aggregate realm. So the other 15 realms have materiality and mentality. So it is called also Panchavokara. So 4 aggregate realm is 4 awful states, 1 human, 6 Deva realm, 15 Brahma realm. It is 5 aggregate realms. So these are causes. So Cheta Chetasika Dhamma is not all Cheta, 85 Cheta only. So Cetasika is 52, like all, but Cetasika associated with 85. Some Cetasika associated with the 4 Arupa Vibhaka, not include. Why have to exclude 4 Arupa Vibhaka? Later we will explain. So we will continue to see Pachayopana Dhamma. Ekaja, Dvija, Dija, Chatuja Kaya. What is that? Eka is one. Ja is a bone, one bone. Caused by one. Born by one. Kaya is a rupa. Dvija is Dvi is 2. Ja is arising. Like a Kamaja, Chaitaja. So usually Chaitaja is mind born, we translate. Born by 2. Dija Kaya is D is 3, born by 3. Chatuja is 4, born by 4, or 4 condition. So that is causes 1, 2, 3 nutriment, consciousness, temperature, and karma. So some materialities are caused by 1, some are 2, some are 3, some are 4, like that. So Dvija is about the Dvija. There is another name. The birds also is also called Dvija. Dvija is the bird. Why so called like this is birds are arising in the egg. It is number 1. After that, in the mother womb and in the eggs. So because of this, they are coming from egg. They are coming from mother womb. So they are called Dvija, rising in 2 times. Rising in 2 times. So in the same way, Brahman also. One name is a Dvija, rising in 2 times. So if they born from Brahman, so according to their birth, Brahman 1 time, later they may practice. Brahmins are practicing. So they are also called Dvija, rising in 2 times. So this is the name of materiality arising by 2 causes, caused by 2 causes. Maybe Kama Chaita or something like this. So which is reaching the standing moment of the Rupa. Because of arising together with consciousness, Patisandhi, etc. which has arising before Pachaya Dhamma. So, like that, I may need to draw here, drawing. Here also has a drawing, I think. Number 1 later only. So, yeah, I may need to write a whiteboard. So, for that. So drawing in the paper also quite okay. It is current next for the next line, for the next chart. So repeating is something good. So you must do something while you memorize yourself, while you continue to learn. So in the beginning point of our life is consciousness arising like this. Patisandhi, reward linking consciousness. Another English name is reward linking consciousness. So that is the first consciousness. similar to our sleeping mind, but because of beginning point, linking two lives. Before that, there is have Chuti Jeta. Chuti is death consciousness in the previous life. So, because of two lives are connection here, this one is linking consciousness. Patisandi. Rebirth linking previous life and this life. Actually, the same as our sleeping mind. Types are the same. That is a vipaka mind, resultant mind, produced by previous karma. So, because of this mind is very quiet. Vipaka is like the mirror image. Mirror image itself, no action, no active. Based on passion, have to move. So it itself, no action. So rebirthing consciousness, after that, Bhovinga, sleeping mind, 16 times. Maybe I may need to write a few times. Bhovinga, like this, until 16 times. Bhovinga. After that, mind out rebirthing consciousness. Manodora Vajana, or after that, 7 jhana. 7 jhana is a greedy consciousness. After that, maybe the dharamana may not be. So, after that, Bhovinga again. That is the beginning point of our life process. This jhana is a greedy consciousness attached to new life. So any life they attach, even in the being in the hell, they may attach their life. So similarly is if someone drawn into the water, even in crocodile, he may hug lovely. So like that, because you are drawn in. So in the same way, we have attachment about the life. So don't want to relinquish this life, although it is bad or good. Our attachment is to life very strong. Because of this, if we need to relinquish this body, whatever body we will get, we will grasp, we will attach to it. So, because of this, this one is a greed consciousness. So, if this being is, if in the arupa realm, non-material realm, just a mind, not including materiality. But if it is in the Penchavokara realm, 5 aggregate realm, like a human, Deva, hell, or 15 Brahma, if so, together with materiality. So for the human people, materiality is maybe body sensitivity. Body sensitivity was about the 10 group. Sex materiality, 10 group. Another one is what? Heart base. Heart base decade klapa. 10 heart base. Heart. The place of mind. So 3 group of 10. So arising in together with this mind moment. So this is a materiality, this is a mind. So these materialities are long life until here, until 17 or 60s, until here, 60 one is Patisandi, Bhovinga is 16. So 17 mind moment. The materialities are long life 17 mind moment. The life of materiality is measured by mind moment. Mind moment is shorter. the materiality's lifespan is longer, 70 moment. So this is a mind moment, Bodhisandhi, Bhavanga, like that. In each, there is three, how to say, three phases or praise. Phases. Three phases is one point is rising in time. The other is standing in time before death. This is decaying in time. So rising and standing and death time. So three moments. Together with this time, this materiality rise. So in each there is a rising in time, standing in time, and death time. Rising, standing, and death. Like that. Here also rising, standing, death. So that is we call small moment. This one is one big mind moment, just one. In one big mind moment, small moment is 3. If so, 17 multiplied by 3 is how much? 51. 51 small moment. So for the materiality, this time is arising in time. So here, this time is death time. This is arising in time. Arising. This time is decaying. Let's say decay. Perishing in time. Perishing in time. So the first time of materiality is arising in time. The latest time is perishing in time. If so, in the middle, how many small moments? 49 moments. It is standing in time. Standing in time. So for the materiality, standing in time is 49 small mind moment. That is for the materiality. For the mentality is very clear. One mind moment is one mind moment. Small 3 moment, rising and standing and perishing, like that. So when this Bodhisandhi, Rupa, this is a Rupa. So here, the cause is mentality. The effect is materiality. So this is an effect. This mind moment is causes. You see, this one is rising here. This time start to rise at this time. But this Bhavanga support this materiality. This Bhavanga support this materiality like that. So materiality is rising fast. From there, Bhavanga is rising late. They can support this materiality. First Bhavanga support this materiality. Second Bhavanga also support this materiality. So mentality support materiality. So materiality is rising fast. It is an effect. Mentality is rising late. It is a causes. Because mentality is a short life. For example, parents is rising fast. Children is rising late. But children may support parents if they not yet die. So Rupa is a long life, not yet die. Because of this, the other Chaita have a chance to support. So like that. Not so surprised. Causes is rising fast. It is rising late. Effect. Effect is rising late. It is correct. Rising fast. But they are long life. Because of long life, the later consciousness can support. So consciousness is causes, materiality is effect. So when start to support is fast Bhoinga. Because of this writing fast Bhoinga. Because of Pattana time, this Chaita support, and this Chaita also support this materialities, but it is they are rising in together. Sahajada Pachiyo, no Pachajada Pachiyo. This Pattana Chaita support this materiality because they are arising in together, no Pachajada. That is a Sahajada, co-arising, arising in together. They are supporting a way is by arising in together, like that. So this Bhoinga support, this materiality is not arising in together, arising in late. Because of this Pachajada Pachiyo. Can you understand? Okay, very good. Next one is why we say Ekaja Dvija. Ekaja Dvija. So later may explain, but here is better to continue to explain. For example, in this mind moment, only have this karma born materiality. The sex materiality also karma born. Body sensitivity also karma born materiality. Heart base also karma born materiality. All are karma born. So in this moment, we have only karma born materialities to support. Because of this, this consciousness only have a chance to support Ekaja Kaya, Ekaja body, born by karma. So temperature is a when and start. This is standing in time. Standing in time. Yeah. So standing in this time, for example, in this time, Udduja arise, Udduja Rupa, temperature born materiality. Because the temperature born materiality start from here. Karma born materiality is start here. So temperature born materiality here starts. And there's a temperature born materiality. Temperature born materiality is only 8. 8 kinds of rupa. 4 elements, Vana, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Color, smell, taste, nutriment. So temperature born materiality start here. So a bit possible, this Bhoinga can support temperature born also. If so, can be Dvija. Born by temperature, born by karma. So here, we will see later, in the teaching is 2 ways. One way is this first Bhoinga support only karma rupa. Another one is this first Bhoinga is supported by karma born and temperature born materiality. So after that, in this moment, another materiality comes. It is a mind-born materiality. Mind-born materiality start to arise here. Because mind-born materiality is a start here. The arising in time of the first Bhoinga. So the mind-born materiality starts. So because of this, mind-born materiality and this one is arising in together. Cannot be Pachajada Pachiyo. Sahajada Pachiyo possible. So, but the second Bhoinga, for the second Bhoinga, can support 3 materiality. One is karma born, one is temperature born, One is a mind-born materiality. Tata Boinga can support it. Tija born by 3. Karma born, temperature born, and the mind-born materiality. Mind-born materiality. So, karma-born materiality is a start, very beginning, arising in time of Bodhisattva. Temperature-born materiality is a little bit late. Start, standing in time of a Bodhisattva mind. Mind-born materiality is a late one mind moment. Bodhisattva time not yet, because of very new mind, not so much power. Not so much power. So the second mind can produce mind-born materiality. So how about nutriment-born materiality? So basically mentioned when the food come into the body, or mother may eat, may spread into the children. So when spread, in the commentary mentioned, I think 2 or 3 weeks later, like that. So basically, like when the nutriment go into the body. So commentators or sub-commentators say 2 or 3 weeks later, from mother come into the body. So at that time, the mind start to spot Chatuja Kaya. So now our mind also may support Chatuja Kaya, born by karma, born by temperature, born by mind, and born by nutriment. So in this process, only may have chance to support Lija Kaya, but the later process may have chance to support Chatuja Kaya. So basically, materiality arising in past, some are together, but it is a Sajata Pachiyo. So arising fast, the second mind, third mind will support. So in this way going. So Vichajata Pachiyo is causes arising in late. It is a mentality. Effect is arising in fast. It is a materiality. But a materiality long life. If a parent is a long life, children who was born later have a chance to support parents. So this way is a Vichajata Pachiyo. Supporting way is a Vichajata Pachiyo. So the supporting way of Vichajata Pachiyo is not to arise, already arise. The way to support it, the way is to support are 2 ways. One is to arise. One is to long life. To stand to long life. This supporting way is just to long life, not to arise. Not like Anandara Pachiyo. Anandara Pachiyo is one disappear, the other appear. That is to arise. But this Pachiya is to be long life, or to exist in the life, like that. So supporting way is basically 2 ways. Some are both, some are just one. So this one is obviously just one, to be long life only, not to arise, because already arise. Effect is already arise, just to be long life only support. So another thing why here mentioned about the causes, except for arupa vipaka. Why it is so? Arupa, do you know why it is so? Arupa vipaka. Because arupa vipaka is only arise in the arupa realm. As a patisandhi, as a bhovinga, as a dead mind. That is a vipaka mind. If we practice arupa jhana, seeing in sky, or seeing in consciousness, or seeing in nothingness, or seeing in that chaita of the arupa, if you have such a kind of jhana, that is a kusala mind. Kusala mind you can have. That kusala mind can support our body. Because of this, when you are practicing arupa jhana meditation, still your body okay. So kusala mind support this body. But because of this karma, if you reborn there as a patisandhi, as a bhovinga, no materiality to support. So because of this arupa vipaka, no support any materiality. Kiriya also okay. Kiriya, arahanta, maybe only vipassana. You may practice. Like some yogis thinking, practicing jhana is maybe long. So want to get it quickly, you may go directly vipassana and get arhatship. After arahanta, I want to get jhana or like that, want to fly to Himawanta. So he practiced later got arupa jhana. His arupa jhana is kiriya chaita. No arupa vasara. No kusala chaita. Because of arahanta. Arahanta cannot be kusala. Kusala means the nature of kusala is no fault. Have a good result. Arahanta not have a good result. Although they practice arupa jhana, were not reborn in the arupa realm. So because of this, we cannot call kusala. Only have to call kiriya, mere action. Just action, no result. So, but the same as our kusala mind, our arupa vasara kusala. So because of this arupa vipaka, except. So mainly all chaita, all the other chaita can support all materiality. That is a conclusion. All arupa chaita, all chaita can support all materiality. As a pichajata pichiyo. So this chaita support previous materiality only, but still alive. But some materiality are rising in together. If so, this chaita will not support as a pichajata, will support as a sahajata pachiyo only, because they are rising in together. So like that. So another to notice is our phyto process. In the phyto process, start bhovinga mind. After that, phyto departing consciousness. After that, eye consciousness, or if ear consciousness. If smelling, nose consciousness. If eating, taste, tongue consciousness. If touching, body consciousness. That is the alternative. So after that, receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness, determining consciousness. After that, 7, javana. After that, maybe dharamana. After that, bhovinga. That is the phyto process. So in the phyto process, all these mind can produce mind-born materialities. But this like a two fighting we call it, maybe 2 set, 5 set of 2, or 2 set of 5. 2 set of 5. Unconsciousness is 2, ear 2, nose 2, tongue 2, body 2. 2 set of 5 or 5 set of 2. Yeah, we are Dvipincha, 2, 5, 10. 2, 5, 10 consciousness. So, unconsciousness 2 means seeing good thing is a result of kusala. Seeing bad thing is a result of akusala. In the same way, hearing good thing, result of kusala. Hearing bad thing, result of akusala. Something smelling also the same. Eating also the same. Touching also the same. It is 2, 5 consciousness or 2, 5, 10 consciousness. So these consciousness not produce mind-born materiality because of very weak. Because of touching only have to see, not have a mind power, not have a thinking power. Because of impingement, this consciousness arise. So this consciousness cannot produce mind-born materiality. So because of this receiving consciousness only have a chance come up in this moment. The rupa arising in this moment is only karma born, temperature born, and nutriment born. Not have a mind born to support. But earlier time, this time may arise mind-born materiality still alive. Those mind-born materiality, this might have a chance to support. But only in this mind moment, materiality arising only karma born, temperature born, nutriment born. Because in this moment, not producing mind-born materiality. So, mind-born materialities are, but this anti-mind also not producing mind-born materiality. Eye consciousness, ear, nose, tongue, body consciousness also not producing mind-born materiality. Another one is arupa vipaka. Arupa vipaka is because of arupa realm. Totally not have a chance to produce a mind-born materiality. It is a little bit different. So basically, we need to know that. So Pichajata Pachiyo, you may know Pichajata is materiality is arising here. Last 70 mind moment. The other mind moment support materiality. So mind support materiality, which is arising before. It is a Pichajata Pachiyo. Sahajata Pachiyo is a mind and body. Mind and body together arising. In this mind moment, support materiality in this mind moment. It is a Sahajata Pachiyo. Still have another Jada. What? Pure Jada. Pure Jada is cause is fast. Effect is later. For example, this one is indoor process. Color object impinge eye sensitivity. There is eye sensitivity here. There is color object here. They are rising together with this bunga, let's say. So, but it's still a long life. So, this rupa support eye consciousness. So, eye consciousness is rising late. Consciousness is rising fast. It is this one support this is Pure Jata Pachiyo. Pure Jata Pachiyo. Eye consciousness, eye sensitivity support eye consciousness. Pure Jata. Rupa color object support eye consciousness. It is a Pure Jata. Eye consciousness support eye sensitivity. It is a Pacha Jata. Eye consciousness support color object. It is a Pacha Jata Pachiyo. Because they are rising late, cause are rising late. If this one support this one support this, that is a Pure Jata. Because it arising fast. It is a cause. This is arising late. After 2 mind moment or 3 mind moments. So this is a Purejata Pachayo. If this I consciousness support these, it is Pachajata Pachayo. Pachajata Pachayo. Huh? Must be, yeah, this one surely not yet die in this mind moment, still alive. Or external rupa is may not be. External is may not be. I sensitivity is sure. External rupa is when you discern vipassana, for example, material color object in your body. For example, by seeing your body, you are especially Chaitija Rupa. So, Chaitija Rupa, you are Chaitija Rupa, you are seeing. Seeing consciousness may not support Chaitija Rupa. But the other consciousness surely. So, can support. Outside may not be outside, inside. So you may shake your hand, discern vipassana mind. If so, your mind can support Chaitija Kala. Yeah, Kala may not be like this or something. May not be like this. So, but anyway, something example. So, Sahajata is even mentality, materiality in this group. So, Sahajata is like the same group. And here only support. They support each other. It is a Sahajata. So, Sahajata is co-rising. Purejata is before rising. Vichajata is late arising or after arising. So, that is the conditions. So if so, will be okay. So in our chart, according to Nyama explanation, so only mentioned like this. This rupa is effect. This bhoinga is cause. This bhoinga support this rupa. This bhoinga support rupa here only mentioned. Actually, so the other books like commentaries, Dikas, Mahakanayon Searo's books, actually is all these 16 Chaita can support this rupa also. Along the way, every arising, this one is if rising before, the others can support. But our chart is just this mind supported this mind supported this like that, and that is something maybe to understand something only. Actually, it's not like that. Among 70 mind moments, all can support materiality arising before it. Before it, you should note. Although we say ekaja, drija, dija, chaduja, only beginning point is only ekaja, drija can be, dija can be. Like the whole our lives are supporting always chatuja. So supporting all materialities. So in detail, diagram is number 1. Pattana bhoinga. Pattana is fast. Bhoinga is bhoinga, sleeping mind. Namakanda is a mentality aggregate. Mental aggregate of the fast bhoinga, or have a translation. May not be problem. May not be torturing. So Pattana bhoinga namakanda. So that is the cause. Effect is for the ekaja kaya, which is the kamaja rupa. Only kamaja, caused by one. One is what? Kamaja. Because the very beginning, like that, which have arising in together with the Patisandhi namakanda. and having reached the standing moment of rupa. So arising in time cannot support, only standing in time, because the standing in time is a 49 mind moment, small moment, very long time. Many minds can support, but here first Bhoinga only mentioned. Actually, second Bhoinga also possible to support, third Bhoinga also possible to support. But second Bhoinga, third Bhoinga may have a chance, like Uduja, temperature bone, something like this. Mind bone, they may able to support. For the first Bhoinga, like only Kamaja Rupa or Kamaja Uduja Rupa only. So we will move the next one. Next one is Pattana Bhoinga Nama Khanda. Or next one is or. Or is another idea. Pattana Bhoinga Nama Khanda means the aggregate of the first Bhoinga. The Dvija Kaya. Dvija is a two-born body, two-born Rupa, which are the Kamaja Uduja Rupa. For us, it is more easier to understand. Should be like Uduja, because Uduja is start to rise here, temperature bone materiality. Uduja is a temperature bone. Kamaja is a Kama bone. Uduja is a temperature bone, which have arising together with the preceding Bhoinga Nama Khanda, Pattana Bhoinga, etc. Having reached the standing moment of Rupa. No, another one, above, which have arising together with Patisandhi Nama Khanda, and having reached the standing moment of Rupa. So we will go diagram 3. Subsequent Bhoinga Nama Khanda, which is Dutiya Bhoinga, etc. Dutiya Bhoinga, then second Bhoinga, Dutiya Bhoinga is the second Bhoinga, and etc. means third Bhoinga, fourth Bhoinga, fifth Bhoinga, like that. It is a cause for the Dvija Kaya, which are the Kamaja, Kama bone materiality, Uduja, temperature bone materiality, Chaitaja, mind bone or consciousness bone materiality. Because Dutiya Bhoinga have chance 3 bone materiality, Kamaja, Uduja, Chaitaja, which have arisen together with the preceding Bhoinga Nama Khanda, Pattana Bhoinga, etc. So the Rupa at the Pattana Bhoinga time is supported by second Bhoinga, etc. The Rupa at the second Bhoinga time is supported by third Bhoinga, etc. Like that. This one. Okay. So the same idea we have explained. Diagram 4. Subsequently, innumerable Namakhanda. Innumerable Namakhanda is the whole life consciousness arising, many thousands, millions, like that. The numerous mental aggregates which arise after Aharaja Rupa has started to rise during the course of life. For the Chatuja Kaya, because Aharaja already at that time, Chatuja is a four-born body, born by 4 causes: Kama born, temperature born, nutriment born, mind born, like that. Which are the Kamaja, Kama born, Uduja, temperature born, Chaitaja, consciousness born or mind born. Aharaja, nutriment born. Rupa. Rupa is a kaya is a body. Rupa is a materiality. The same. Which have arisen together with the preceding consciousness after Aharaja Rupa. After Aharaja Rupa starts to rise, and having reached to the standing mind moment of the Rupa. So diagram 5 and 6. Avajjana. Avajjana is a 5-door dividing consciousness. For the mind-door dividing consciousness. Avajjana is a 2. Pancha dwara vajjana. Pancha dwara avajjana. 5-door dividing. Manodwara vajjana. Manodwara avajjana. Mind-door dividing. If we say just avajjana 2. One is a 5-door dividing. One is a mind-door dividing. 2 avajjana. For the Dija Gaya, for the Rupa Vajra realm, because no Ahara Rupa, for the Brahma, only 3 born materiality they have, because they are not eating. No have Aharaja Rupa. They don't eat. Very poor Brahma. So, you may think, very poor Brahma. They cannot eat. So, they are saying it's a piti bhakka. Piti bhakka is eating piti, eating enjoying. No need to eat. No need to eat. So, avajjana actually very late. Like a Manodwara avajjana, that is the earliest one. Later, when after 11 weeks or 7 weeks, I start to rise. Eye sensitivity start to rise. But may not see, maybe in the mother womb it is dark. May not have an eye process. So ear arise. Can you hear in the mother womb? May hear, May hear. Normally mothers do many exercise. Some sound may help. So after that, nose sensitivity also arise. But into the mother womb, there is no breathing. So may not get a smell. Not sure. That is just thinking. So body sensitivity is already. Touching may have. If a mother likes a chili, may have a body process. Tangible object may appear in the child's mind. From where we go. So, like that, avajjana is before those consciousness. So, for the Rupavasra realm, Rupavasra Brahma, they don't have Aharaja Rupa. So, we have learned, but we forget, now found again. So, you may remember again. So, and Chatuja Gaya, for the Kamachara realm. For the Kamachara realm is a 4 awful state, 1 human, 6 deva. That is a Kamachara realm. Sensuality or sensuous realm. They enjoy seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. That is a sensuous realm. Brahmas are not enjoying this way. Brahma enjoyment is just go into the jhana. So that is their enjoyment mainly. And so mostly we are enjoying by seeing, listening, tasting, smelling, tasting, and touching. Brahmas are not mostly like this. They may enjoy sometimes, but very few times, not much. So that is we say generally saying, not so detailed. Like if for the hunters, usually Pali term Vanacaraka, who go around in the forest. But occasionally he may come to the city. Although coming city, people call him Vanacaraka, who go around to the forest. So forest people, how to call in English? No call. Villager. Villager come to the city, but still calling him villager. Villager means who stay in the village, but not always staying in the village. Sometimes they may come to the city, but still calling him villager. In the same way, Kamauchara, we are Kamauchara being, they say sensuous being. Occasionally we may meditate. So we may enjoy by thinking without sensual object. But that is a short time. Most of the times we are enjoying by seeing, by listening, like that. So because of this, that is a generally saying. So Tija, Chatuja, which have arisen together with the 15 Panchavokara Pawenga. Panchavokara Pawenga, because before Avajana, Pawenga mind. Before Avajana, Pawenga, Avajana. So Avajana have a chance to support materiality arising before it. It is Pawenga. So having reached the standing moments of the Rupa, so you should know the process. Pawenga, Avajana. Pawenga time, materiality arise. Avajana arise later. They can support a Rupa arising in the Pawenga time. So consciousness is late. Materiality is arising before consciousness. But consciousness have a chance to support materiality, because materiality is a long life. Like if a parent is a long life, children who was born late have a chance to support, but not to arise to be long life. So next one is diagram 7. Panchadara Vajana Namakanda. Like our process is Bencha Vinyana Namakanda. Avajana, after Avajana, Bencha Vinyana. What difference have in that moment? For the Dija and Chatuja Kaya, which has arisen together with the Bencha Dwara Vajana, and having reached the standing moment of Rupa. Dija Chatuja is for the Brahma realm, Chatuja is for the sensuous realm. Not different. Next one, diagram 8. Sambadechana Namakanda. Sambadechana is receiving consciousness. After eye consciousness or ear consciousness, etc., receiving consciousness. For the Dvija and Dija Kaya, not Dija Chatuja, Dvija. Why? The previous Chaita no produce mind-born materiality. Because of this, receiving consciousness only having a chance to support Dvija, exclude Chaitanya, mind-born materiality. Although we say like this actually, before eye consciousness, ear consciousness, still other materialities actually. That is just to notice. In front of this Chaita, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, not producing mind-born materiality. Yeah, in in the typing time, I never told him. So after that I check because I am confused. So Maganon Saros books. So he also, as a rule, write like this, but he say in commentaries, Dikas very obvious, supporting many Chaita, but that is like a teaching and tradition. Maybe to notice in front of this mind how many materiality arise. So like that, later we may put a note about that. Now like only immediate mind support only. You may write a note first. Later when later notes are maybe when Brother JJ may type. So note, according to the same method for the rest of the mental process, with the subsequent Namakanda being in the Vichya Dhamma, for the Dija or Chituja Gaya arising with the preceding Namakanda. Commentary. The Vichya Dhamma does not support at the arising moment of Vichyopanna Dhamma, because arising moments cannot support. It is a Sajara Vichya only can support. But support at the standing moment of the Vichyopanna Dhamma. Standing moment is, I think, start to support. Even in the last time, having chance to support. Bonga time also. So, Vichajada Vichya is finished. Vichajada Vichya is Vichajada Vichya native. The others are diagram according to writing. So, I think we should stop. So we Vicha Sahajada, Vichajada, Purejada or Adrijada. So Sahajada is rising together. Cause and effect rising together. They support. It is within one mind moment. So Vichajada is cause arising fast, effect arising late. Vichajada is causes arising late, effect arising fast. It is something a bit difficult to understand. If we don't know materiality is a long life, mentality is a short life, a bit difficult to know. Purejada is quite easy. Usually materiality support mentality. Materiality arise before, mentality arise late, but materiality long life can support later ones. So it is a Purejada, and Sahajada is a translation co-arising. Vichajada is, how to say? Sustain arising. Vicha is our translations late, late arising. Maybe arising after Vichyopanna. After Vichyopanna. Yeah. Sustain is as a supporting way. That is correct, but not translating of the word. So supporting way is sustaining, not to arise. It is correct. But bacha is something late or after. So pure is before or peri. Which one is good? I don't know.
Old translation. We use pre-nascent, co-nascent, and post-nascent.
Pre-nascent, co-nascent, post-nascent. Become difficult for me. So yeah, like that. Nandra is something different, one after another. This one, if this one disappear, this one rise. like that. Nati are the same. And so, like that. So, we still have a Vichajata is how many conditions here? Here, not written condition. Huh? No have? Oh. Vichajata is usually Vichajata Bachaya also, Vipayota also, because of materiality to mentality. Vipayota Bachaya also, no dissociate. They are together, still mixing, but dissociate. Vichajata and Vipayota. So, another one is Ati. So the cause is still having present. So because of this Ati Bachya also. Avigata, no absence. Whenever get Vichajata Bachya, the other three include. One is Vipayota, because of Nama and Rupa. Because of Nama and Rupa. Nama support Rupa. So Vipayota. Also Ati Bachya. Also Avigata Bachya. Different from Anandara. Anandara is one despair, the other appear. Disappearance of this is a chance of this. So after despair, this one can support this one. It is Anandara Bachya. Because in between, no other things. So that is Anandara, no gaps. So after despair support, because of this is a Nati Bachya. Vigata Bachya. Nati is no presence, Vigata is absence. It is the same meaning. So like that, conditions are always Vichajata, Vipayota, Ati, Avigata. So 4 conditions as a detailed understanding. But according to Bali, Vichya Nidesa is only one Vichya, supported by one Vichya only mentioned. But these are Myanmar commentaries, they want to say detail. So based on Pada teaching, not yet we are learning, but they do to understand deeply about that. So like that, cause and effect supporting way is 4 ways. Like one person may support the other person, sometimes as a teacher. So some mothers can teach. If so, he may support her son as a mother. That is one way. Because of having ability to teach, may support as a teacher. So even one person, supporting ways can be 2 ways. Sometimes maybe whenever the son or daughter go, she may follow like as a friend, very friendly mother. If so, her supporting way is as a friend, become 3 ways. In the same way, this cause this effect. Sometimes maybe just 1 Vichya, sometimes 2 conditions. Sometimes supporting way is 3, like that. So about the Vichajata Bachya, supporting way is 4. This is cause and effect. Support as a Vichajata, later rising. Support as a Vipayota, although support not associate, dissociation. Vipayota is not mix, like 6 taste. Putting it together into the one curry, but you can still differentiate. That is a Vipayota. Samyota is like a Chidumadu. Really makes you cannot have a chance to divide sugar much or jaggery much, something very difficult, very mixing. That is a Samyota. So Atibachya is like the water. Atibachya is I think like the earth. The earth having always supporting people as a presence. So like that, those are similes. So now we finished Pechajata Pachayo. So if now we are learning very much, repeating Anga, I hope although you say forget, some of you may remember or you more detail like a Dija or Chidija. It is a training in the knowledge, reflecting Anga about the 31 realms. So that is a kind of discernment, a kind of like a vipassana, seeing as a elements, seeing as a phenomena in your mind. You need to repeat Anga. So it is may be able to remove perception of beings. It is very important. So we think as a beings, a man or woman, this one is saying every day. So because of this, our mind later, like our knowledge, become our knowledge. Once we see, oh, this man or woman, something, you and me, already very quick our knowledge. Because from young, we are always thinking that a man, this is a woman, or this is you, this is me. Now we are learning Pattana, again saying always Chaita and Chitasika. So something like this. I heard one story, a man go to the retreat. After that, come back to the home, knock at the door. So the wife asking from the room, "Who are you?" So the man say, "Come and see." Come and see. Don't want to see me. Don't want to say me. Like that. Because me it is a wrong view. Thinking like me or mine or self. It is a wrong view. He don't want to have a wrong view. So come and see. So you may say like this. Come and see, or Cheta Chetasika and Rupa, like that. If so, it is really good. So, yes, this is by teaching, we always reflect. So, if we do like such a reflection, Anga, so our knowledge may sharp, may think as an element. So, it may support as a condition for the Nibbana. Sharing merit. Idame punyam asawakayam vahang hodu idame punyam nibbanasa pachayo hodu mama punya bhagam sabha sadanam bhajemi te sabe me samam punya bhagam lavandu sadhu sadhu sadhu.